All DXN distributors can use eWorld. There are two ways to register as a DXN distributor. One is through the OBS, by registering at the nearest branch or service center. It will take about 1 to 4 hours to receive the welcome letter. Another way is through eWorld, where the welcome letter will be generated immediately. For first-time users of eWorld, they will need to perform a one-time activation process, called first-time login. To begin, first log into the email you had entered during the DXN distributor registration process, and select the welcome letter email that is generated for every new distributor. Retrieve the activation code provided in the welcome letter. Please take note that this activation code must be used within 7 days. Click the link in the welcome letter, and it will direct you to the first-time login activation page. Key in the activation code. Then key in the password. The password must be a combination of alphanumeric characters, and must be 8 to 12 characters in length. No symbols allowed. Key in the password again, to confirm. Once you have successfully performed the first-time login process, you will receive this message, and you will be redirected to the distributor login page. You can then log into eWorld with your distributor code and password. Please take note that the activation code is only valid for 7 days. So if you have not completed your first-time login within 7 days, then you will have to request for another activation code. Another instance is, if you did not receive the welcome letter email, which could be due to several reasons. 1. It could be because you did not enter any email address during your DXN distributor registration process. 2. It could be because, although you had entered an email address during your DXN registration, but the email could be incorrect or inactive. You may also be a long-time DXN distributor who has not used eWorld before and want to use it for the first time. Not to worry. You can solve this problem with a few simple steps. First, go to eWorld and click Login. Then, click First Time Login. Insert your distributor code. Then, click Redo Request Code. Key in your date of birth for validation purposes. Then, key in your email address and phone number. Please check if the email and phone number you have entered here is valid, correct, and up to date, as it will be updated as your permanent contact details. Click Request Code to proceed. The new welcome letter with the activation code will be sent to the email you have registered here. You can then proceed with the first-time login activation process as explained earlier. You can now enjoy the many features of eWorld. The DXN family consists of people speaking a multitude of languages. To ease convenience, many new languages are now available in DXN eWorld. These are the languages currently available. Choose your preferred language from the drop-down language option. You can also set your preferred language as the default language, add personal information. Go to Language Setting, Preferred Language and set your language. So each time you log in, only the set default language will appear. eWorld is a one-stop center, as it is directly linked to the DXN Law Firm website. There's a synchronization of information between eWorld and the DXN Law Firm website. For example, information at the News and Events section of the DXN Law Firm website. The same information will also appear at eWorld. There's also integration of information for promotions. as well as TSI, DXM's travel seminar incentive. The genealogy data is available in two types of viewing mode: list view, which is a list of downlines in rows, and tree view, with the data presented in a tree structure. This is the list of items under My Marketing. Click this box to hide the list, and view the data in full screen. Click the box to bring back the list of menu items. Under the list view, you can view the data through the following filter options. For example, PV and country. Select the option, for example, Australia, then click View. The data will be displayed. The other option is Generation, 1 to 5 and 6 to 10. Ranking status, from member to ESD. The data can also be displayed based on distributor status, whether active or inactive. You can choose the number of record to display per page, from 10 to 50. The data can also be filtered through these options, for example, with personal PV. Once you have done your selection, click View. The data will be displayed. You can also do a specific search using the distributor's name or code. Just key in the name, click Find, and the data will be displayed. Click on the distributor code to view the cross-country PV purchase. Under the tree view, the filter options are PV and country, the ranking status, distributor status and generation. Click View when you have made the selection, and the data will be displayed accordingly. You can also choose the sequence for your data to be displayed, whether joint date or distributor name. Make your selection, click View, and the data will be displayed. Under Tree View, click on the distributor's name to view the cross-country PV purchase. Manage your network by checking on your network's PV purchase status. Click on the member code for the current month's data. With the new enhancements, you can also view the PV purchase for the last 12 months. Click I for the breakdown of the PV purchase within the Europe region. New distributor listing is the list of newly recruited downlines. It is available here in List View. Click on I for the contact details of the newly recruited direct downline. The information is also available in Tree View. The newly recruited direct downlines are highlighted in green. Under My Qualified Downline, you can manage your network by checking the status of your downline to determine if they have qualified for a certain status. Make your selection and click View. The data will be displayed. You can also do a specific search using the name or the code of the distributor. Key in the name, click Find, and the data will be displayed. My previous PPV qualification displays the finalized actual qualification data of your network. It lists out your total number of QSA and QSD. This report also shows the borrowed line, if there's any occurrence of borrowing, and your newly recruited downlines. For easier viewing of the data, there are a few filter options. PV in country, for example, Australia. Click View to display the data. You can also do a specific search by keying in the name and clicking Find for the data to be displayed. Click on the distributor code for the PV purchase data and history, as well as the status, whether active or inactive. My Achievement lists out your data for the 3 previous bonus months. It lists out your rank or status within the 3 months. It also lists out the PPV details by region and country. Click I for the breakdown of the PV purchase within the Europe region. Your monthly bonus for the 3 months is also listed. You can also view your total downlines by status and country. This is the PV purchase data for the past 12 months. The purchase status is represented by different colors. Active is green, less active, blue, not active, red, and moderate, orange. There are also options to filter the data. Generation, 1 to 5 and 6 to 10. Ranking status, example, member. Distributor status, whether active or inactive. And purchase status. Make your selection, click View, and the data will be displayed. You can also do a specific search using the name or code. For example, key in the name, click Find, and the data will be displayed. For more details on the distributor, click the distributor code. Click I for the breakdown of the PV purchase within the Europe region.